Tag.
I'm Matt.
I'm Jake.
We're The Treatment, and you're watching Rocknlive. It kind of come natural to us, really. I mean, we've all listened to that kind of music our whole lives, so when we make music together, it's the kind of stuff that naturally kind of comes out.
I don't think the album was still easy to make though. There's still a lot of crying and tears and sweat and blood went into it. Like every album does. Like it
takes a lot out of it. Yeah.
You don't just sit there and it just goes, wow, there you go. It takes hours and getting certain parts and stuff. There was
times when I was trying to get a note or something like that, and I just couldn't get it, so I'd be screaming, pulling my hair out and stuff. But it's worth it in the end because, like you say, we're really proud of the album. So
yeah.
We lay our bones back in higher world. You said we can when I knew we could. Don't ever tell me what you want me to do. Want you to like me.
yeah, I mean, we write songs about what we've done in our lives and past experiences and stuff like that. So the second album for us was kind of a bit easier because we've had all these tour experiences and been on the road so much. That's something to write songs about. So
I think you have more drive to do it. When you get into these sort of bigger places, you go wow, this is where that's what it feels like, and you just kind of want to the more we do it, the more you have that want to carry on and get as big, be the biggest band, be the biggest band in the world. That's just the more you do it, the more we're just fuck, we need to do it. You know what I mean? It's been an incredible experience.
Rock and roll. Rock is all I need. I think rock and roll. It's my destiny.
So we record at home. We do the vocals and guitars at home because we live at Laurie's house, our manager, and he produces the album as well. So vocals and guitar at home, and then drums and bass we do at Steve Harris's studio because obviously he's well equipped for bass and stuff like that. So
Tony.
And then Tony mixed it at Steve Harris's studio, and so it's kind of a mixture between the two places. But it took us about a year and a half because obviously we're touring and stuff like that. So we do it when we got.
We pretty much started recording because the studio being in the house. Whenever we've got sort of ideas, they were laid down right there and then. So that whole album has been pretty much recorded since we started touring for the first album. So over the last year and a half to 2 years, all the ideas and stuff have been constantly sort of recorded and messed around with.
Yeah.
So it's only in the last sort of half year when the drum and the bass was sort of going to be recorded. Yeah, that was done at Steve's. That it was sort of finally put in place, and then the album was done, and then it went started the mixing process.
You put your brains and your money aside. It's only me thinking you and I. You're on a team that could never win. Why can't you see that?
Hopefully, that's kind of the aim.
Well,
yeah, definitely.
when we hear it and when we play it anyway live, you can you see people are loving it and enjoying it. So I hope that people put that on at their own parties and get drunk to it, get high, do whatever they do. Have sex to it. Who knows? But I hope that's just people have a great time.
When we play it live, you can see that the crowd starts getting involved a bit more when we play that song. So yeah, definitely.
I think rock and roll. Rock is all I need. I think rock and roll. It's my destiny.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, like I said, we're influenced by so many bands like Aerosmith and stuff like that. They have that kind of feel to them. So I think that's kind of going to naturally come out in some of our music because we like that style of rock and roll as well. So yeah, definitely.
I think it was more that when you listen to the Outlaw, you kind of get it's kind of got that Western sort of feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Western sort of cowboys sort of thing. And the whole instrumental part before then was just, it would have been fit, you know what I mean? If you were to go watch a cowboy film, you'd hear that sort of music. So it was kind of fitting that we had
we presented the song to our label and they kind of said there's something missing, we need something else, maybe something at the front or something like that. And we got in touch with the boss Hoss who did the recording of the harmonica and all the acoustic stuff behind it, and he presented it to us and it was amazing. So we're like, stick it on, and it's worked really, really well. So
yeah, it's been a great little part.
All I need is rock and roll. Runs right through my very soul. Don't you fall your hate on me. I am not your enemy. Oh yeah.
I think it kind of shows our influences. Like you say, like it's got that kind of AC/DC kind of riff at the front, but we're big fans of Def Leppard and melodic rock bands as well. So the chorus.
For that it was Def Leppard meets AC/DC.
Yeah, that's kind
got
of
a big guitar riff, but great vocals from Def Leppard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the big chorus of bands like Def Leppard, like you say. So yeah, I think that's a good song to showcase kind of what we're influenced by and what kind of stuff we like, because it's kind of the two kind of coming together. So.
Oh yeah. Now listen, I will have to put you straight. Point out all of your mistakes. Yeah, them sorrow mystery. They don't make much sense to me. If you want this.
Just one story, because we were out there for about 4 months, so we had a lot happen. We had 2 birthdays on the tour, which were pretty big. I mean, the first time was just going to America, so it was pretty amazing.
The whole tour was pretty amazing. Like we said, like just to be in America, let alone touring with 2 of our favourite bands. You know, it was unreal. It was so good.
I think Matt's 21st that was out there was pretty insane. Like Tommy invited all of us back to his room, and then we got Matt 2 strippers. But he's afraid of clowns, so we made them dress up as clowns as well, and just spent the night with those guys. And it was really, really cool to just see that they had the time to
do that for a young band.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool.
Meanwhile, I was still at school then. I only joined the band a couple of months ago. That's why I've got nothing to say. I wasn't here for any of it. So.
But no, there were some pretty crazy
some
stories.
strippers.
Yeah.
I've already had many.
Hopefully so. We have nothing kind of 100% confirmed yet, but there's some stuff being talked about. You know, we're hopefully going to be doing quite a lot of festivals in the summer. So even if it works out that we don't do a festival here in France, hopefully if we're driving through, we can stop and either support someone on a show or do our own show or something like that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, sometime in the summer. We'll see.
We made our way back to Hollywood. You said we can, but I knew it could. Don't ever tell me I should listen to you. Want you to like me.
You know, if you've not heard of us before, go and check us out on Facebook and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And just hopefully we'll be back as soon as we can.
If you haven't heard of us, don't worry, we are coming.
You're going to hopefully see a lot more of us.